All right, now let's talk about Florida and Florida State, particularly Florida State. Florida State's back, really? All right. We'll see. I'll tell you why. They're going to go to Louisville. Now, Louisville looked absolutely horrendous. Like Syracuse might be good, I don't know, but absolutely horrendous. I watched some of that too. My wife coached at Syracuse. My stepkids are from Syracuse. So Syracuse, Eric Coley is a great friend of the family. He's a safety for Syracuse. So we watched some Syracuse. Syracuse looked good. Louisville looked bad. So Florida State will win. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Florida State's got BC, Wake, and then at North Carolina State, and then Clemson. So you got 3 of the next 4 at home, which if you're back and you're Florida State, you win them all. You win them all. Sorry, but you do. If you're Florida State and you're back, now remember what back is at Florida State. Back at Florida State is like really good, right? I mean, really, really good. You go beat Louisville at Louisville because Louisville stinks. You beat Boston College, even though Boston College looked all right. Not great, but all right. Wake Forest, without their quarterback, looked terrific. North Carolina State, not so great. I'll get to them in a minute. And then Clemson. Woo! If you're back, you win all of them because Clemson's at home. I don't think they're back quite yet. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Maybe I should, but I don't. I'm not saying they're not back. I'm not saying they are back. I'm just saying we're going to see. And before everybody jumps up and down, stands on their head and craps snowballs, let's just take a moment and see. All right? Let's just do that. Shall we? All right? Let's talk about Florida. Is Florida back? And oh, by the way, let me ask you a question. What does Florida being back mean? What does it mean? I tell you what I think it means. I mean, if we're going to talk about college football in Florida and we're going to talk about back, I think, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about playing for national championships. We got to talk about getting things done. We got to talk about whooping ass. That's right. Not just showing up and winning a game or two. Back at Florida is Spurrier and Meyer. Back at Florida is not Zook. I'm sorry. It's not. It's Spurrier. It's Meyer. All of a sudden, are you back? Don't know. But you had a nice win over Utah. And again, if I'm Billy Napier, you know what I'm doing? Got to be a lake house somewhere. Every stinking football coach, basketball coach talks about, well, we go to the lake. All right. Hell, I cut out the middleman. We just live on a lake. I ain't mad about it. But anyway, let's talk about Florida. They had a nice win. Anthony Richardson, you can make the argument, most dynamic player of week 1. Would you agree? I certainly would agree. I mean, hell, I agree so much I just said it. But the deal is this, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the deal. You tell me. All right? I'll make this very simple. Kentucky comes into the swamp next week. USF, and then at Tennessee. There is your back. Because later on, they got to go to Georgia. They got to go to Texas A&M. They got to go to Florida State. They got Tennessee. That's the big one. So if these teams are back, we shall see what we shall see. See, I always go to schedule. You guys go to a win where you go, oh, my God, I can't believe. Oh, my God, it's the best I ever saw. We had a big win. I can't believe how good we are. We are back. Sam Ellinger, Texas, we're back. No, you're not.